Hi guys, today I have my kind of roundup video of Cambs Planner Con. It's been almost a week now since the event and I am finally getting the time to sit down and film this video. I have my little window set up going on, so I have a Bonnie dog sitting right next to you. It's raining outside and there's buses going past, but hey, I'm rolling with it. I'm hoping Bonnie will sleep. Hoping the rain will not be too distracting, and I'll try not to speak when cars go past. Cambs Planner Con this year was a little bit different. This was the colour scheme, so it had like pinks, oranges, blues and greens. It was lovely and bright, which is right up my street. This year I had a stall with Cloudy Cow, which is my planner slash journal accessory shop. I mainly do charms. I am going to be hand making a few other things which are accessories for planners and journals, but for now it is primarily charms, so that's what I took with me to the event. I had Jack's help in running that because my headspace would not have been able to deal with it. I don't like sitting behind a stall. Jack did the stall part of it, which also meant that I could enjoy my day and take part in the workshops and stuff and do that side of things without stressing or being super anxious about the stall. When we arrived, loads of people were setting up. We actually drove there on the day, so we didn't stay over this year. I debated it and then I was like, we can probably do it in a day. It saves asking Jack's mum to look after Bonnie for more than a day, and it meant we saved a bit of money on the Premier Inn as well because we would have had to stay at a hotel and stuff. So yeah, we did it in a day, which was exhausting for me and Jack, but we managed it and it worked pretty well. We got there about 8:30. People who had a stall there were already setting up their stalls, so we got in there, we started setting up Cloudy Cow's stall, and I'm so grateful I sorted most of it out before I left. So I packaged things into boxes, so I just had to take boxes out of bags and put them on the stall, which just saved me a load of time, so I was very glad I did that. So we did that. I went and dumped a ton of stuff on the swap table. I took a lot of stuff with me this year. I've been sorting out all of my storage, all of my craft supplies, de-stashing a load of stuff, and I had a giant box of stuff that I was like, I could try and sell it, I could try and get some money back for it, but I don't want to. I just want it gone and out of my office. So that's what I did. The swap table was renamed to a rack table, which I think is a better name for it anyway, because you're not swapping like one big thing for one big thing, one small thing for one small thing. You're kind of just putting stuff down and picking up whatever you want. Like, it's as easy as that. We had 2 talks and we had 2 workshops during the day.
You say that you keep it all in your head. No. We need more attitude there on the no. Can you just give me an attitude finger, please? No. Then we get a bit cheeky and say, you don't have to say what you did. I already know. I wrote it down. Your turn. I always like to write an awkward line in a song. This is, as you didn't know, my stickers can be repositioned. Or it could be, my stickers are repositionable. Maybe that one looks better. Do you like that more? Yeah? Then we all get a planner in our hands. You got a planner? So we got a planner.
Do you have a planner? Special offer.
Oh! So then we do, buy me a planner. Oh, buy me a planner. Oh, I like the planner planners. Buy me a planner. Buy me a planner. Buy me a planner. Great. Should we sing with Justin now? He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Nice stickers and washing and lovely ephemera. You see, I can't refuse to create a fuse with sequins and cards. Get dramatic. To Etsy I turn if I had the urge. Find me a planner. Find me a planner. Find me a planner.
The first speaker was Charlie, and she did a talk on like finding your potential, and it was kind of like a motivational talk, which was really good. She does it for a living as well, so it was nice to kind of hear her side of things and how she went from basically being on the other side of things to now doing that as her job. There was also a talk by Lisa from the Lollipop Box, and she spoke basically about how she had got to where she is today, and that was really nice to hear those things, just to see where she'd come from. There was a lot I didn't know about her, and she is an amazing woman, absolutely amazing. So that was a really nice talk as well. The 2 workshops we had were a hand lettering workshop by Joey, which was amazing. Love a bit of doodling. She got a really lovely photo of me, Anna and Chloe doing her workshop. I'll pop that in now so you can see. I didn't take many photos at all this time, like selfie photos of me with people, so it's really nice to have that photo that I can pop in my journal. The other workshop was by Lottie, and that was a stamping workshop. We also did marbling as well, which was really cool. We had like shaving foam in a little tub, and we added ink and swirled it around, and then you put the card on it, and when you take it out and scrape it off, it's like dry instantly, which is amazing. And I really want to do some more of that in my spare time. Once we've made the little marbled cards, we had some stamps to use on it. I put an April one. There's a few different fonts. Chloe used the other April style one, so she had more of like a fancy looking April, and the one I used was just like plain straight letters. I can use that in my journal for documenting this event. So that's kind of like how the day went. Obviously between the speakers and the workshops we had lunch, we had time to just shop, go to the rack table, craft, chat, like all of the shenanigans that come along with a meet. Really good day, really enjoyed myself as always. If you didn't get a chance to go this year, definitely look out for tickets for next year. My battery just died on me, so apologies if we've moved about a bit. This year we didn't have a goodie bag. I am so glad we didn't have one. I'm saying that in the most nicest of ways because I've obviously put together a couple of goodie bags in the past for the big meet, and I love putting them together. I love the packing process. I love seeing people's faces when they get them. But with goodie bags, when you're giving people free stuff that is all the same, not everyone's going to like it, and the rack tables at different meets tend to have a lot of goodie bag stuff on them that people haven't used. I feel like the expectations for goodie bags has definitely risen. People forget they are completely a bonus to each event. The actual bag is usually included in the price because obviously the budget covers that, but most of the stuff inside it is donated stuff. We also got a notebook and a pen with the same Planner's Gonna Plan logo on it. So yeah, there were freebies. I love the way that Anna did it. Instead of doing a goodie bag, well obviously she did a goodie bag, like an actual bag, she basically gave everyone a £10 voucher to spend at any of the stalls there. It all had to be spent at one store, so you couldn't like spend £5 at one store and £5 at another. So you could go and choose something from one of your favourite shops and just get it for free basically. Obviously at the end of the event the shops did get paid from Anna, so they didn't miss out, so they benefited from it. The people who attended benefited from it, and I feel like I came home with nothing that I didn't want. It was a really clever way of doing it, and I am so glad she did it. And kind of took a step back from the whole goodie bag expectations because the bar was raised very high, I feel like. I'm now going to show you everything I came home with. So that's a mixture of stuff from the rack table, from the stalls that were there, stuff I actually bought, and also the things from Anna, so like the notepad and the pen and stuff. Hopefully you enjoy seeing that kind of mini haul. Obviously I don't have a goodie bag haul to show you, so that's kind of in replacement of. I am really happy with the stuff that I found on the swap table and the stuff I came home with though, so hopefully you will enjoy it either way, and I will speak to you at the end of the video. I have basically put my stuff into 3 different piles. I've got the event and workshop stuff, I have the rack table stuff, and I have the stuff that I bought. So I'm going to start with the event and workshop stuff. This is the little piece of card that I did with the marbling on. I also had a go at doing the marbling straight onto a journaling page in my traveller's notebook. So obviously that's the pink, and then we also had green on our table. Said to Chloe, this turned out looking like a Mr. Blobby or something. Like, it's got his face up here and an arm and everything, and then legs down here. I don't know, but hey, that's how it turned out. And then that's the green. I really like how this looks. You can still see all the dots and stuff through the marbling, so I love how that looks. With that workshop, we got a VersaFine ink pad, which is just a little black ink pad. We got an acrylic block and also a stamp, which is like a little banner stamp. So we got those to take home, which was really nice. This was the notebook and pen that we got to take home from Anna. So it has the planner's gonna plan on it, and the pen also says planner's gonna plan as well. There was also the goodie bag, which I kind of showed in my other clips. And we also got a lanyard, which I filled with some of the table sprinkles, which seems to be a Planner Con, planner event tradition nowadays. So you collect a bit of the table sprinkles in the lanyard as a little keepsake. My lanyard is currently hung up already, so I'll put a little clip in of that now. I love that Anna had the planner's gonna plan bit on the blue lanyards as well. That was really cool. And my event lanyards collection is coming along quite nicely now. I have quite a few hung up. I think the only one we didn't get a lanyard from is the first Cambs Planner Con. We had little stickers, name stickers instead. But other than that, I think from every planner meet I've been to, I've got a lanyard of sorts. So yeah, that's a fun little thing to collect from the events. This is just a little info booklet that we got at the beginning when we got our tickets sent to us. And then this was the kit from Joey for her hand lettering workshop. So we have this, which kind of goes through all the hand lettering to try out. We had a load of tracing paper. We also got some blank card, and there is a wild sequin. I'm gonna find these everywhere, I know it. Also in that pack was a Beryl fine liner and a pencil, which I don't have here because I think I put them in my pencil case that I've already emptied and packed away. That was a really nice kit to have, and obviously we got to take it all home. So that was the workshop stuff and the event stuff that we got. Next, I'm gonna go through the stuff I got from the rack table. Like I said before, I brought a giant box of swap stuff. I was having massive clear out, I got rid of stuff, but one of the things I'm always doing at these events is taking stuff for the rack table, dumping it and walking away and forgetting to go back and pick anything up. So I made a conscious effort to go back a few times because obviously as people arrived, more stuff was put on the rack table. So yeah, I came home with quite a few bits. I actually came home with more stuff from the rack table than I did from the shop stuff, and I'm really happy with the stuff that I found on the rack table. You can find some really good stuff on there. There's always planners on there. There's always like ephemera and journaling cards. There's tons and tons of washi always. I've never seen a rack table without tons of washi on. The first thing I picked up were these bows. I've got some of these from Anna in the past. I think she might have been the person that put these on here. Not 100% sure though. I use these a lot in pocket letters, and I sometimes pop them on smashbook pages or journaling pages, and I just really like these colours. I picked up some of these la-di-da frames. I found this Prima stamp. Doesn't look like it has been used at all, which is really cool. There were some little Planner Society stencils. I haven't used stencils much before. I saw that this one had the kind of planner style ones on, but I also saw it had this one, which is the one that intrigued me a bit more. I just like the idea that you could stamp over this or draw through it to add some little details on a journaling page or in a planner. Might have a go at using this in my planner, don't know. I found this pack of die cuts, which is by Fancy Pants Designs Golden Days by Amber Lebeau ephemera. I don't know if this is brand new. I'm assuming it is because there's quite a lot in there, but this is what is supposed to be in there. This I didn't pick up from the rack table. This was a present from Geraldine. This was just a floral card that was on the rack table. I then got a little bundle of stickers. These ones I don't think are Simple Stories. They are actually cloud stickers, which I didn't realise when I picked them up. I thought they were just little like washi strips, like mini washi strips. But they're not, they're all little clouds, which is even better in my mind because I love a cloud sticker. So yeah, there's those. And then these ones, I think they're all Simple Stories. So these ones have things like Halloween, Mother's Day, Daylight Savings. And then I found this pack of Simple Story stickers. Again, I don't think it's been opened or used. So we have this one. There is some little tags, which are really, really sweet. I love these. There's these ones that say week and date. There's some days of the week ones. There's some numbered tabs, there's some weekly and monthly tabs, there's some little monthly banners and some blank ones, and again some more week and date ones and some weekly ones. So that is what was in the pack, and they haven't been used at all. They are brand new, so that I'm really happy about. I'm aware that obviously as I'm sharing these, there's probably people watching my video who possibly put them on the rack table. So if you are watching and you're seeing something that you put down there, thank you very much, because I'm now going to enjoy it. There was some acetate with paper clips on. There was some deco sheets by Do Crafts on there. Again, hasn't been used. I got a little sandcastle postcard. Before I got my Nyadori, I was debating whether I get a Nyadori or one of these, and I went for the Nyadori, and I still kind of intended on getting one of these at some point. So when I saw it on there, I decided to nab it. It's a beautiful teal colour, and inside there's like a light blue fabric. I will leave a link to the shop below. I'm pretty sure it's from this shop anyway. I haven't had confirmation, but they look very similar to the ones that that shop sells. If it's not, then it's just as good in my mind. I'm very happy with it. It has a pen loop, it has 2 pockets at the back, and it has 1 big pocket and 3 smaller pockets at the front. There's 2 elastics, and then obviously the elastic going around the edge. I was very happy to find that because now I have both of the traveller's notebooks that I was planning to get, and I didn't have to spend a penny on this one, which is a really, really nice feeling. And I also ended up buying something for this whilst I was there because I immediately knew what I was going to use this for. I picked up this stamp set, which again is the Golden Days collection. The ones that appealed to me the most were these arrows, this little kind of dotty pattern, and the kind of like backgroundy patterns that I can use on stuff. I picked up these that Anna said she had put on the table. There was a few notebooks on the table like this, but I decided to pick this one up. It's grid paper, which I tend to use as backgrounds in my journals. I got these for the fact that it has the different types of paper in it. These are for the La-di-da journals. They are kind of like thin card, so the quality of them is very good. So I can either use these to cut up, I could use them in one of my La-di-da journals. I don't know yet, but I thought I'd grab them. So that was everything I picked up from the rack table. In here is everything that I bought at the event. First of all, I spent my voucher at Strawberry Lime Designs, which is the lovely Beth's shop, and she's recently started stocking Carpe Diem stuff. I got this sticker pack, which just kind of has a load of icon-y type things in it. I feel like they've made these for planning, but I use these so much in journaling. So yeah, you get a lot in there, and this was £9. So obviously I had a £10 voucher, so I had to get some other stuff as well. I said to myself I wouldn't pick up any more washi tape because I literally have no more space on my shelf. I have to like really sort my washi out, but I couldn't resist these. I don't have many dark floral washi tapes, so I thought I would grab that one. And then this one is kind of like circle, rainbowy pattern washi. I don't know, how else do you explain it? I then got this tassel from Stitch and Weave. You've probably heard of Stitch and Weave before because the lovely Jenny made me that beautiful Daisy traveller's notebook, and she did have a ton of her traveller's notebooks at the event as well. But I was having a look through her little box of tassel charms and I found this one and I couldn't resist, so I got it, and it was £4, and I'm actually really tempted to use it on this traveller's notebook, like hanging off the side. I think it would go very well. And then the last store I went to was Anna's stall, and I bought quite a few little bits and bobs from her. First of all, we actually swapped these, so she took a charm and I took these stickers because I'd had my eye on these as soon as I saw that she'd posted about them. These are her own designed emoji stickers, which are adorable. They have the iconic Mrs. Brimble's blushed cheeks, and I love that she's got different sizes on here as well because I'm always using different sized emoji stickers. I picked up one of the Studio Calico Mr. Huey's. At the last Cambs Planner Con, we all got one of these with the workshop, and I got the yellow one. And then when I got home from the event, I actually ended up using my Mr. Huey spray quite a lot, and I really, really liked it. And I tried to find them online, and they are so hard to come by in the UK. So when I saw them on her stall, I decided to grab it. I got a pack of die cuts from one of her recent collections. There's just a load of rainbows, suns, wellies, clouds, lots of fun stuff I can use to document the summer. And on that train of thought was these as well. Anna actually sent me a few sheets from this collection that she'd destashed, and I have used them all up pretty much. So I decided to buy myself the full pack of them. There is a sheet of letters, a sheet of phrases, and then a load of like like decorative words and pictures. So these were the inserts I bought for this traveller's notebook. I think it was Geraldine that pointed out that there were personal sized watercolour paper inserts that Anna had. I saw the smaller ones, which I think were pocket sized, but I didn't know she had the personal sized ones. And I thought, you know what, I might actually grab a couple and put them in here, because as much as I'm happy to have a watercolour insert in my creative journal, because it's my Nayadori, I don't want to get that ruined with paint or water yet. I feel like I know eventually I will relax about it, but it's brand new right now and I don't want to ruin it. So considering I did not pay a penny for this traveller's notebook, I'm not going to be quite as cautious about getting it mucky and used and using it for its like full potential. I did buy some cartridge paper to make my own inserts, to have a sketchbook in here as well. But yeah, I'm really excited to set this up after I finished doing this video, because it's been sitting on my desk since Cambs Planner Con and I have been itching to get this sorted. The last thing I got from Anna's stall were these stickers. They're the Mumbi Create 365 Happy Planner stickers. There's 6 sheets in there and I think 4 of them are alphas and then 2 of them are either numbers or icons. Oh, there we go, they're on the back. So there's 4 sheets of letters, 1 sheet of numbers and 1 sheet of icons. So that was Cambs Planner Con 2018. Thank you so much to Anna for organising it again and inviting me. I was a little worried as to whether I would be able to enjoy it, because I'd had a pretty tough week beforehand, but I think it was exactly what I needed, just to be surrounded by crafty people, friends, people I've not seen in ages. I love these sorts of events for that. I have so many friends I don't get to see during the year, and I get to see them all at once in such a creative, crafty space. If you aren't following Anna on Instagram or any of her social media or in the Facebook group and stuff, her Facebook group is Mrs. Brimble's Happy Place. Her Instagram is Mrs. Brimbles and her website is Mrs. Brimbles as well. Go and check them out, go follow her, keep up to date with what she's doing. I'm sure she'll announce on there when she's doing the next one and when tickets and stuff will go on sale. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video and seeing what we got up to and what I came home with from the event. If you have any questions, as always, let me know below and I'll get back to you. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video.